Alright, try this again with the non-sticky A button. That sucks. That really sucks. I could do this again immediately after.
What happened?
Like, so when I pressed it, it just like completely jammed and I couldn't like unleash it.
What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
No, boys, don't touch that stuff.
And stress again. Oh, we got gold that completely got wasted, so that sucks. My goal is a 730-12.
Excuse me.
Huh? He's gone?
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Oh my god. That was so bad. God dang it, man.
Power up complete. Thank you.
That's another thing I'm inconsistent at. It's literally airship movement. I'm so inconsistent at it.
To register customer information, scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the.
I don't know why I just didn't think like controllers uses go stick. Because the reason it starts sticking is because of this game specifically.
User instruction.
Like a sticky A button's probably the worst.
R button. Shoot water from my tank.
Like a slightly messed up control stick would be a bigger deal in this game.
Way down, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the
But this is when like half fire would be useful.
Then press the R button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button.
Alright, round 2.
Proceed.
No, hopefully bad control issues this time. Why'd I hit B? I'm an idiot. Why'd I hit B? I don't know why I hit B though. I had no clue why. That was so stupid, man. Yikes. I went all the way down there. I mean, it's only 3 seconds, 4 seconds. I don't know why I hit B. That was so stupid, man. I can hit A at all until I do a setup, and some reason I hit B too. Oh, that went way worse. I messed up literally everything, basically. I mean, it's only 4 seconds, and I can improve my time by a lot of minutes, so... It's annoying, but not a big deal at all.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the shine sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the shine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other
Another than Luigi. Oh, he's a Mario. Dang.
I judge the defendant guilty.
I thought it was Luigi.
I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork,
Mario should not be allowed to leave. Cut adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution.
We got like a 9 minutes cutscene.
Mario, you witnessed
I mean, it's not terrible.
at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the Shine sprites is to keep the island from
So,
dirtier.
our 40-minute run would be like 2 hours 10 minutes.
Even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember,
We'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off. We'll see about that, Mr. Policeman.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
It's Luigi. Red eyes and creepy looking. He's blue. That's a chili pepper though. Red hot chili peppers. How did that work? Lame, dude. Lame. Lame. I guess it just maybe it's like a frame perfect thing. I don't know. It might be a frame perfect experience for it to have it spoiler. Unless you're short on that one, chief. Oh my god, I'm doing this so slow. I did it really slow. Luckily, like, Spider's in a really good spot that time. He wasn't the best spot last time, but we still made it work. Not bad. Of course, so inconsistent at this. So inconsistent. It's always like just a tiny bit too. It's always just a tiny bit. I can't find the spot. There it is. And we're not getting sub 10 this time, but it was kind of close. Well, sub 11. If I just don't mess one up, that's another goal. It's just I always mess up one cycle at least. Either my spam spray is bad, I'm too close to him, I don't know. It's usually just my spam spray, so just timing A and R to get as much as possible. I'm just not consistent at it at all with the timing. Yeah, I felt a lot better, not gonna lie. I felt much better having that sticky A button. I don't know why it wasn't sticking while I was practicing, but of course when I get to a really poor part of the run, it starts sticking like crazy. I hate when that happens. I gotta make sure they get as close next time. I completely messed that up. I aimed at her completely wrong. I aimed at her house for some reason. Yeah, that was really bad. Plus, I didn't tap all enough either. Because my goal is cutscene skip with the house, Riga house. Where you sell the blue coins that Simmers gonna have. They theft like 24 shines. Like, why does it have 24 shines? Look, we'll sell them to you. What am I doing? Oh my god. I did the same thing before. I forgot what shine I was doing. I was literally trying to think what shine I was doing. I'm like, wait, I'm on Bianca 4. I hate when I do that. I don't know why it's always Bianca 4 when I do that. Guess the good news is I think I did the same exact thing in my PB. I just straight up forgot what Sean I was in. Completely just straight up forgot. So we losing time, yeah. I'm still saving 6 seconds or 7. Destroy. I forgot what shot I was doing. Oh man. It's always Bianca 4 is what, when I forget, it's always that shine. I don't know why. Shot a little too late the first time. Hey, PD. Alright, so go over a wall, because he always does when he goes here first. From my experience. He usually always goes over a wall. I don't think I've ever seen him not do it when he starts there. Yeah. Just in case he goes down here, because he can't go down here. He can take a super long way. Hopefully he goes through the middle here. He is good. Good. He could go this way, or he can go down here. Let's go back. Oh, that's actually really good. That wasn't too bad. Besides him go over a wall. I still haven't learned the spot here. I know it's like over here somewhere. That's all I remember though. I'm already on it. Oh, look at that. Dun, dun, bum, bum, bum. Okay. Ow. Ow, wow, wow, wow. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I hope I can get July first try. Hopefully. Good. I didn't pull back too much either, because that's a good clip. Like, it's a good enough clip. I don't think I have to literally move my control stick whatsoever. But since I'm always so used to holding back, sometimes I go in like really fast. When I do like a perfect clip, I just clip out because I slow down too much. Lucky I didn't do that time. I don't know why I was going so slow with the water slide though. That slowed me down a lot though. That's 5 seconds slower, god dang. Not bad though. Not bad. Alright, so if I can go Deathless and Piano 5 and Piano 3, that would be pretty huge. What am I doing? What was that? Or am I diving into the Train Chomp? Oh my god. Oh, this is really bad RNG too. Yeah, that second chomp was worse RNG for that one by far. You told me I just golded. Oh my! I just loot golded. Okay. All right. I just golded with that RNG. I know my third one was really fast because he was like in the perfect spot for me. Like I know he turns around towards the water in that specific spot. So like it worked out very well. It's just like why was that a gold at the same time? Whatever. That just proves how much that slick can be in general. If I just figure out the best spots to take all the chain jumps. I like specific spots of the pathing. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I remember, I think I failed Yoshi's Skip once in this PB. So if I can get Yoshi's Skip first try and not die, that's actually really big. Assume I don't die Piano 3 here. Using my first step to see the hero piano if I just wanted to. Just one little movement mistake, you die in the shine. Pretty easily. What was that? Hanama. Hanama. I hope I get metal laundry here. We'll see. Yeah, I got left, of course. This is the easiest to mess up. What I lack at is speed and left side or right side. Middle is really easy for it to like get there in time. Just left and right, you have to be a little more optimal in my movement. And plus, I think left side takes the longest too. I don't know if it's the longest or not. Right might be worse on G, but left's the hardest to like do well in. Not too sure. Again, this first try and not dying in Trucksters will be huge. I can be about 2 minutes ahead pretty early on. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. I thought you landed on the piano. That's great. That's actually funny. I might have died. I did not trust the angle at all. So fast. The thing is, like fast cycle, early cycle. I don't want that because it takes a piano long to get to where I'm at. Like I don't want early cycle. I actually want to be unlucky basically. Like early cycle is actually slow for me, basically. I always had a goal because the piano loaded and start moving. They got there really fast. That's why I go. It's kind of just luck. When I think about it more. Why am I triple jumping, dude? I kind of hate I just completely forgot the water slide. That could be getting to at least have a chance to do this a lot faster. That could have probably been like 5 seconds faster if I can get good at getting this a blue child like taken out early with a spray. I don't know how big that gold was. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what time to say that was. I know it's gonna go by at least a second because I got 147. My best in practice was like a 151, which still isn't that great, but I guess it's closer to being above 2 minutes. He should die here. I said, why is he not going down? Hey, we're pretty far ahead of it now. Oh, man. That Shadow Mario is really bad, though. But, well. 2 minutes ahead going to Pinna. That's crazy. I was sure we could form practice, so hopefully that's not the case later. We're pretty far ahead right now, I must admit. I gotta know, but my other game was really bad. Like, this is easily throwable, especially in this game. I know fear Mecha Bowser appears. Anyway, hit the no-keep. Ba-ba-bum. Do. Too early. I don't know how we can grab that. How did I get the third nozzle to get the extra shot there? I had no clue. I just somehow hit it again. That was weird. I'm not complaining though. I had to go about 8 seconds. Well, I don't even know how. I don't know how I got the extra shot. I have no freaking clue. I can't complain. Getting a lot of gold this run, so I'm doing what I've been wanting to do. Man, if I PB this early, it's gonna be tough. God, this is gonna be a tough early game. I'm just playing wild every shot out now. SMS W. It's gonna slasher. Yeah, we're kind of full ahead too. I'm playing way better than I should be right now. To be honest with you, I'm getting like 5 goals already this run. I don't know why. This is painted 3. Okay, I forgot what shot we're doing for a second. Ah, that was bad. Oh, what am I doing? I just forgot what I was doing there. Yeah, that's not clean. We're probably losing like 5 seconds here at least. That was pretty slow. Yeah. Like, I was practicing, I think it was, what day was it? Last time I streamed before yesterday. It was like last Thursday or something. I was practicing piano 6, like, cleaning the pianos. It's very complicated movement, and like, I feel like that's just a basic shine, honestly. Pin of 4. Why 35 seconds pin of 4? This is just, never mind. These are the stupid Yoshi things. I hate this shine. Like, I think it took me like 5 hours of practice just doing it 4, just to be okay at it. Like, yeah, I practice like every shine so much. It's kind of crazy. See, I don't mess this up. This shot is really hard. It shouldn't be. One cycle of these things feel impossible. Come on, you. No. dang it. He took forever. It should be same time at least. Yeah, I'm seeing like, I don't know what I did in this gold. Like, what did I do? I guess I 2-cycled, but how did I do it? I want to know. I mean, I'm saying 23, but like my gold is 35. Like, I'm pretty sure I had like a 150 when I had that gold. Like, why did I do that so well that one day? I don't know. I had no freaking clue. Like, I obviously need to practice that shine, but that's one of those shines I just don't want to practice at all. It's like eel. I didn't want to touch it. I don't want to be around that shine. But no, I have to at some point. It's probably be after I get piano 6 down. Unfortunately. Alright. Like, compared to the strats I'm doing and the fast strats, they are completely different. Like, every fast strat feels like I have to spend like 5 hours just to be okay at it. In every shot in the game, basically. It's gonna be a rough one. But we gotten this far already, so. Got a decent 130 now. I was gold. I bumped my head at the beginning. I did say if I go deathless for a while, I can get pretty far ahead, and I was not kidding. I mean, I didn't think I was thinking, okay, being like a minute ahead would be pretty good. I'm almost 3 minutes ahead. Going to Rico. As long as I don't die in this shrine, or mess up piano 7. Because I think my last 4 run I did, I threw these 2 shines pretty hard. It lost like a minute. What am I doing? Bananas. 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 That's a song that's just bananas. Yeah, just bananas over and over and over again. That just gets faster, faster, and faster. For like, it's like a 50-second song. It's pretty awesome. Very pog. Okay. I went the completely wrong way. I'll probably lose in like 10 seconds just from that alone, to be completely honest. That's how I die, because I didn't spin. I tried to spin, didn't work. What am I doing, dude? What was that jump? What was that jump? Why did I side jump? And we're losing like probably 25 here. I mean, I have to have big time save somewhere, right? Bananas. It's called like Funny Banana Song or something. I don't know. Just bananas, 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 bananas. That's all it is. It's quite great. I was bound to throw one one shine eventually. The most dumb way to die. I died at the very beginning just because I didn't do a high jump, a high spin jump. Alright, either I'm gonna get fast right here or lose like a minute. Guess I either get hit by the shocky thing, or bump my head off the stairs, bonk Shadow Mario, or I get a fast strat. It's one of those like 4 things. Nah, bonk Shadow Mario. Look how long that animation was. Why is that animation that long? Yes, it's really bad. I haven't practiced this shine. I need to. I'm so inconsistent. This is one of the hardest Shadow Marios in the game. I know, right? Dude, that was so funny. I'm like, okay, the Jacks are going down the field. I had the score up, like, on my tab. I'm like, okay, Jacks up 7-0. There's no way the Colts lose this, and then they'll just get blown out by them. I'm like, what's happening? Then I was watching like a Sunday night game, like, are you freaking serious? This game's gonna be a tie. Like, that Sunday night game was the most stressful game. That was not the scariest game I ever watched in my entire life. All that just get blown out Sunday night. I can't wait. All that stress just get blown out. Can't wait. It's not even good, and then the playoffs is crazy. So I lost 50 seconds in 2 shines. I don't know why I had a feeling. I need to practice Penta 7 again. Yeah, I was watching the whole thing. The Chargers refused to lose. They just refused. They went out like, it was like they got the 4 down like 6 times in the 4th quarter. They just wouldn't take a ball over. I'm like, did somebody win the game? I don't care who it is. Well, the Chargers were go to tie. I was saying go for 2, please. I wanted them to go for 2 so bad, but they didn't. But call just by Hilo for making that kick. The greatest kicker, my hero. I was literally saying to myself, he's gonna miss. He didn't, luckily. I do have time to Ruka 4 if I don't die, because I did that once. I was struggling in fast trap, so I'm a little worried about Ruka 4 right now. But we'll see. But if Pittsburgh actually wins Sunday night, I give up. I'm like, why? How are we here? Like, how we get this far in the first place? I'm pretty sure my time save that's Naruto 4 is very small in every shine. I'm pretty sure I Rico besides Ruka 4. But I died once, it was very early. So I can at least die once early. And be like, not lose time much at all. And actually, they win the Super Bowl. I'd be so shocked. I mean, I'm shocked they got to the playoffs, so a Super Bowl win feels like impossible, but you never know, I guess. I expect them to go one and done because it's Kansas City, but I see crazier things happen. I mean, Jackson would just be Indianapolis, so you never know. You just never know. Pittsburgh was a really good home team. They sucked on the road. They were so bad on the road for those 3 games. They were so bad. They looked like an 0-7 team those 3 road games. That they just kept allowing so many points and scoring like 8 points as an offense. On top of that. I jump. What? Like I start spinning. Why did I not jump high? That makes no sense. Like I literally spinned. I get that though. Alright, I just can't die now. Because I won't lose that much time. If I don't die, I'll probably lose like 5 seconds. 5 to 10. Like at worst. Because I died way earlier in my PB in the shine. Like I completely risked that second one. I PB 2 weeks ago in this game. It was literally my first time playing 2 months. I PB by 2 minutes. Like I literally didn't play this game for like 2 months. And I PB'd immediately. I'm like, how? And my late game was bad. That's why I'm so far ahead. I was like a minute and a half behind at this point. I came back at the end game because I had like big time save and Kimbu and all that. Because Kimbu OMG was truly bad. Yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago. That got really sick and sat there and play for 2 weeks after that. What am I freaking doing, dude? I went from saving time to being even at the split. I guess the thing that sucks, I don't have a lot of time saving my late game. That's unless I have a really good eel. That's really about it. For my standards. Yeah, I will save time easily. Bloopers one of those bosses I'm inconsistent as well. I even do it perfectly and just make mistakes like that. I don't know why. Bloopers are easy. I did a time save on Bowser because I did that once. But it was like very early in Corona Mountain. If I get fast strat, first strat Serena 4, I can also save like 15 some seconds. Because if I do go as fast strat Serena, I almost hit that immediately. I almost died instantly though. That would have been honestly, that'd be really annoying but really funny. That's scary. I actually probably would have golded if I didn't miss that. Yikes. Missing that's one of the scariest things in SMS. It's missing a shine. Okay, we didn't lose too much time in Rico. At least. This had to be about pin of 6 and 7. I got practice that Shadow Mario again. Because pin of Shadow Mario, one mistake, you probably lose like at least 30 seconds or easily. Guess the mistakes you can make in that Shadow Mario or really punishing. I might actually die to Serena 2 when I think about it. I think I died to Serena 2 as well. Every time in this shine, I mess that up. I don't know why. I never mess it up in the beginning, but every time I get to Bianca 6, I mess it up. I was thinking about it too, so that's probably why I messed it up in first place. Oh my god, dude. I keep blocking my head. It's always Bianca 6. I do that. I haven't learned this fast strat yet. Not quite yet. I'm trying to think which one I'm gonna learn next. I was thinking this one or pin of 6. I'm probably gonna learn Nogi 6 last. More than likely. Just I know 3 of them now, or I guess 4 of them. I can do 4 of the fast strats in these shines. It's fast strat and Pinot 2 is just getting to the shine early. It's not really a fast strat Pinot 2. I guess we'll see how King Boo is too. If King Boo is mean, I can literally lose this run easily. did that so poorly. Oh well. I'm not losing much time for it. I'm just losing a few seconds every slow now. Which is not the biggest deal. I'd still be like a 2.5 minutes ahead if I just didn't mess up 10 to 6 and 7. I'd still be like 2.5 ahead right now. Yeah, I think I died in Serena too. I think I did Banana Clip slow as well. So I might have some decent time saves in Serena if I play well. Of course. What's the other left? There's one big one left. I know it. Yeah. My arm's getting so tired already. My right arm's so tired already. Oh my god. My arm is so tired. Oh my god. That was probably the most tiring my arm got in the Shine. Holy moly. I don't know why it messed me up so much. This is why I don't recommend Pratchett in the Shine. It's not even worth it. Not worth it. This Shine's worse than Club Warrior mashing. That's saying something. That's saying a lot. It was a really good start. I just couldn't find that last big one. And my arm's getting so tired. Okay, so I did die in the Shine because of 16 seconds. Again, I think I died like at the very beginning just from like horrible movement. Yeah, this is easily throwable. Like, apparently we're still 133 pace though. But this is easily throwable. Now my arm has to like settle down. It's like in the middle of my arm too. It's weird. It's like a really weird spot. I mean, I could learn this fast strat too. I feel like this one is not that bad to learn. It wouldn't be that bad. But I thought Serena 4 wouldn't be that bad. It is way harder than I expected. The only faster I know is doing that spin jump at the end. That's like all I know. Like, me doing dive jumps on those sand blocks sounds so terrifying. They really do. Okay, it's gotta do 2 rotations. I can make a jump. Yep, good. Nice. How? We're still below 133 pace? How? I guess realistically we're 134 pace. But I still have a minute of time saves. Well, I have 134 pace right now, which is pretty cool. I gotta wake up my arm. It like fell asleep on me. Let's take a nap. Holy moly. Come on, dude. What am I doing? Oh, good. Yeah, my movement in that shot was really bad. Still save time though, somehow. Do I go for fast try? I think I do. I think I do. I'll go for it once. Unless I make a clue mistake, I know I'm not gonna make it. We got first try and practice today, so at least feel confident about it. I still at least will run in this shine. That'd be very silly, man. What am I doing? What was that? That was so bad. I did everything wrong though. I almost got myself killed. Let's freaking go, dude. Nice. Perfect. I didn't go because I don't know what I was doing before I got to the casino. Alright, King Boo. Dude, do not do this to me. Not now. Last time I was 2 minutes ahead of this shine, I lost a minute. So, anything's doable here. Ugh. I messed this up again. Oh my god, dude. King Boo. I know we have our differences. I understand. I've defeated Witch's Mansion like 1,000 times in my life, but I need you to be my friend. I know we have a history. Come on, fruit. Dang it. Not a good sign. Fruit. Thank you. Why does he spawn bubbles? Literally, bubbles are the most annoying thing. Bubbles are by far the most annoying thing he spawns. Like, I don't care about all this water. I'm just getting hit by bubbles over and over again. Because I can at least despawn the enemies. Come on. I don't want coins. I don't feel lucky. Pineapple. Thank you. I don't feel lucky with money today. No way. Alright, I'm not losing much time because I played the boss fight pretty well. I didn't get like a bad hitbox like a pepper either. So having 2 extra cycles and not even losing 20 is not bad. Not bad. Because I think I had 3 extra cycles. I played so poorly. I lost a minute. So like for only losing 16 with 2 is not bad. I hope my arms are ready for this. I literally missed 1 spot. Why? My controller freaked out there. I should go to this. I don't think I'm going to, but I should go to this. I missed 1 spot that didn't give me FOs, and then my controller started going right by itself. Because a stick on this controller is starting to break, and then my other controller, A-bot sticks. I had to literally reset the run because how bad it was getting. That could have been a lot better. That could have been way better. I think I have time saving Nuki 1 and 2. After that, I do not know. Oh my god. I got way too impatient though. That's such a bad mistake. I just had to wait for it to reach out. I didn't. Got impatient for some reason. Okay, I'm losing time here, likely. I just lost a minute. I'm so freaking bad. Oh my, I just lost a minute. I just fell twice. That one's way worse. What a throw. What a throw. That is a big throw. I probably beat the shine already. Like, at least about to. I just feel so hard. Come on. I can't believe I fell twice. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm losing like a minute. Well, I probably threw 134 now. 134 is probably dead. Most likely. That was so bad. Lost 50 seconds compared to gold. The first fall was probably like 10. That I brought it to 42. That was really bad by me. Holy moly. That's not the shine you don't want to be falling down at. I got sub of the back. I mean, not 42 seconds, but I got 8 of it back at least. Yeah, I think this run's gonna come down to Eel. I just can't have a rebad Eel or a rebad Bowser. Like, I'll probably save a Noki 6 because I did in my PB. I got gold. Like, this comes down to Eel and Bowser. Unless I make a rebad mistake in Noki 6. I miss a coin? I might have. Yeah, I did. What coin did I miss? That one. Okay, that's not a big deal. I can go down. I can go down anyway, so that's probably the best one to miss. I feel like I was thinking I'd definitely miss a coin. Like I realized. I almost golded, but I missed a coin. Lol. Yeah, that one, missing that one wasn't a big deal. Luckily. Alright, eel. I'm starting to lose like a minute on eel. Which is kind of hard because my eel, my PB is really bad. I mean, my gold eel is really bad. I feel like my eel could be like a minute faster by itself. So it's not like I have like a 1 second eel or anything. I can't get the health. Dude, I suck. I actually suck. I can play it safe. I can get coins. We're good. That was, I don't know why I just couldn't get myself a kick here. Ah. He goes down easier. Yeah. It's gonna be a 4 cycle, I guess, technically. Because I'm gonna get the set to just go down. Yeah. I don't know how to keep him down. Getting his side teeth. And let's just last one out. I can't see because I'm getting eaten by eel. What's the shine spawn at? Down here, okay. I'm golding. I golded by 11 seconds. Hello? That wasn't even good. I want to say this is unthrowable, but it's definitely still throwable. Still got Bowser and Noki 6. I can easily lose 3 minutes. Easily. It's getting close to being unthrowable. It's getting close. I will at least get to. I will at least beat Noki 6 without dying first. That's crazy. I mean, I said I got out of the game, I just haven't lost a run, and that's basically what happened. Got a bunch of gold this run too. I'm losing time because I'll shine. Alright, Alonso to die Noki 6. I think this will be unthrowable. Because I died once in Bowser. So I can at least die once without losing time. I actually won Echo 133 if I just didn't throw Noki 1 so hard. That fact I fell twice in Noki 1 was so dumb of me. So my time saves is Panda 6, 7, and Noki 1 right now. Those are like my big time saves. It's actually go to piano 5, which is I'm not the biggest fan of. So I would go against a gold piano 5, but alright, I'll just play it safe. Don't do something stupid. Just play it safe. That's all I gotta do. So I don't know this fast strat yet. So I'm not even gonna bother trying. This could probably be the last one I'm gonna learn, so probably want to get closest to 130. It's probably when I learn Noki 6. Odds are. Because I'm back, I'll probably learn the average shots if you get closest to 130. More than likely, at least. Why was I not? Oh my god, just. Thank you. I wasn't jumping on a wall at all. Why did I do this to myself? Why am I not dead? That's a better question. I couldn't do a wall kick. I literally just couldn't jump on a wall. Don't I always just... I just spin jump here. Alright, the fact that I didn't die is unbelievable. I literally grabbed the ledge. I still lost like probably 25 seconds for doing that. But we're 2 minutes ahead, so it's not the end of the world. We just lose 134. That's all it is. We lose 134. We can maybe gain the time back at Bowser for doing that. Oh, I lost even more time, I thought. Ooh, I lost way more time than I thought. Oh no. Oopsie. I just lost 48? It was, man, that was that much of a time loss. That was literally equivalent to me dying twice at the beginning. Because I fell off. Because I did a spin jump, right? Yeah, this was throwable, so... What am I doing? That took so long, though. He's one hit. He's literally one hit. I did really good spam sprays there, but I just couldn't hit him again. This is throwable, so I can die like 5 freaking times and just lose this run easily. If I get to Bowser, I'll be fine. Because I get to play safe at Bowser if like something's going weird. That was such a bad jump. I'm dead. That was such a bad jump. Holy moly. That was awful. That jump was so bad. I jumped the completely wrong way. There we go. I might have lost 135 now. Why can't I get that? Stupid. I mean, yeah, this one too, we had a pretty bad late game. So it rolls my reverse again with how the PB was. We got a lot of time to hit the late game now. Yeah, we definitely threw 134 Noki. 135. We might still get it. If I don't die, we might still get it. I'm not sure how much of time lost me dying there was.
Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
Hurry. Okay, Bowser's kind of being a jerk right now. He slammed and fired exactly where I was landing at. Let's freaking go. 135, let's go! You know, throw 134, I don't care. I don't know how we improved by 4 minutes recently, but we have. Ah, sweet victory. Let's go. That end game was trash, but it's still 135. We got it. Woohoo! We're just playing the game and we're just getting PBs. It's that simple. We got a bunch of gold to run too. We got like, it was started around -108, then went to -224. -253 is the best we got to. A lot of time saving end game again, but my early games, this is gonna be my hardest early game by far. By far. Let's go. I was like, I'm gonna do probably finish one run today. We PB'd. Poggers. We might have a sub 135 now too, or 130 SOB now as well. 135.
Got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know she's not really my mom.
Well, I got to make a YouTube video now.
Someday, when I'm bigger, I wanna fight that Mario again.
That's my boy. Well,
I can be over mid 130 now. We're halfway to sub 130. Well, almost. We technically get 134, but we're almost halfway. That's awesome. We got Suna for fast try first try. We got Ricker for second try. Nogi sick. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I could do his wall jumps.
The vacation.
And then Nogi won same thing. I don't know what happened. So I lost like a mid in 20s. Yeah, I lost like a mid 134 in Noki, unfortunately. But I guess 134 next. Everyone's gonna have mistakes for a while, so it's nothing really new. Basically, just a really good early game, but we didn't lose a run, luckily. So Noki 6, Noki 1, Corona again. Golden Eel is not my favorite, but Golden Piano 5 is also not my favorite. But hey, we got the gold.